So the former British Prime Minister visited Nigeria and decided to talk. He decided to add his own voice simply because he felt at home, a country that they created, and a country that they are the one managing until now. Remember, he has served as British Prime Minister Boris Johnson, and many of you don't know that this man at a point was trying to rub shoulder with Donald Trump. During the lockdown, he did one or two things just to showcase his own style of leadership by having fun with his colleagues while pretending that everywhere should be locked down until the virus catch up with him. The virus caught up with him, and people were like, okay, he served him well. Yesterday, he was in Nigeria, and he said something very, very important. Upon all the news flying everywhere about the level of Christians being massacred, Christians being killed and kidnapped, taking them for ransom. Remember, Christian genocide. That even some priests and some pastors have distanced themselves from that, saying that there's nothing like that. That Nigeria is well secured and well organized. There's no security challenges that Christians are facing. So this man did not. He's not left over. Of course, he want to add his own voice just to do damage control. His visit actually helped Nigeria because Nigerian government have been looking for people that have this kind of long hair, white color, speaking from their nose as a white man, to be the one in front, publishing or making comment that there's nothing like insecurity, let alone genocide. And they find one of the person that can do it perfectly is Boris Johnson. So he said it, he made this comment, like I told you yesterday, December 4, 2025, in Imo State. He made these utterances there, and it is now trending. People are asking questions. Does it mean that our life doesn't matter? Does it mean that this man don't know what insecurity is all about? He understands all those things, but remember, you are not white, and you are somehow, you are not actually, your life doesn't really count unless if you think maybe you are mistaken. To them and to him, you don't need to question anything. Just accept the last order. Whatever they say stand. So if you think that he's joking, you are you are the one making mistake. To him, insecurity is tight. Then ask him, which part of Nigeria did you visit? Apart from Imo State, did you visit Borno State? Or is it not part of Nigeria? Did you visit Kwara State? Listen, anywhere he want to go, he can go. As a British personnel, because onye na ya ziri ozi, onye na ya ziri ya ga-azụ oshi na-eji ụkwụ agbawa door. As a British man, he's moving freely in the land that is milk and honey for them, and he's not hiding it to you. He decided to come by himself, and he said this thing, insecurity is not Nigerian problem now. Why? Because he can only say it in one place, of course, in Igbo land, in Biafra land. That is the place where he can say this, and he's not going to say the same thing elsewhere. Why? Why not go to Borno State and let them know that insecurity is just on paper? He went to Imo State. I'm not surprised that he went to he went to Imo State, because that is where, remember, Shell is in Imo State, and Shell is operating in Imo State, and their head office of Shell is somewhere in Yoruba land. That is what they know how to do best. When it comes to making or sucking natural gas, natural oil, you see Boris Johnson and his colleague, protecting it with everything in them. And he may say something here. Let me go down and see if I can show you this. I don't know if you can see it because of my settings. Please pay close attention to why I read it. He said, "You send us oil and gas, Nollywood films. Boris Johnson hails Nigeria's global impact." So Nigerian Global Impact is sending oil and gas and Nollywood films to Global Impact, to the world. So if you this idea of making sure that everything is intact, there's so many reasons behind it. Imagine you now preaching to British Johnson or British people that they want freedom when they're already living in a safe haven. You cannot change what is working, right? So they don't want to change anything because to them it's working, and to you, you are the one crying. Let's go. Let's start reading this from TVC News. As you can see on your screen, I don't know how visible the window is from your end, but please make sure you give us benefit of that, because I don't know. Just come pay close attention to the video, and I'm looking for the option to expand it so that you can see it properly. But honestly, I don't know how to get it done. So let's just manage it this way. I hope you can see it from your end. And please do me a favor, make sure you like the video. Very, very important. I expect you to click on the like button now before we move forward. TVC News. I feel perfectly safe in Nigeria. Boris Johnson dismisses security concern. Former British Prime Minister Boris Johnson has expressed confidence in Nigerian safety, saying his experience in the country contradict the negative report he had before his trip. Speaking at 2025 Imo State Economic Summit in Owerri on Thursday, Johnson explained that he was warned about the insecurity. He was warned. Okay. Former British Prime Minister Boris Johnson has expressed confidence in Nigerian safety, saying his experience in the country contradicts the negative reports he had before his trip. Speaking on Imo State Summit, on Thursday, Johnson explained that he was warned by security problems in Nigeria. He was warned about security problems in Nigeria, but chose to proceed with his visit regardless. He said, I want you to know that when I decided to come here to Warren, I read some things, and there were people saying there may be some security problem in Nigeria. Have you heard that? And I said, well, I am going to go anywhere. Then down here he said, that is when he's on attempt to praise Nigeria and to emphasize more on Nigerian global impact. One is how Nigeria is sending oil and gas. That one caught me to this part is very, very funny. That you guys are very good. I'm helping you. What have you done? You used to send the same gas and oil to and Nollywood film. Boris Johnson helps Nigerian global impact. Boris Johnson makes case for stronger ties between Nigeria and the UK. What tie are you talking about? Is Nigeria not your? It's in your purse. And anytime they want to use it, you just open your purse and this thing. You don't even need ties. Does Nigeria have their own voice? They don't have any voice. They do what you say. So the issue of tie is just formality. They know how they do it in their secret places. But the truth is that Nigerians are going through a lot. The insecurity is not a joke. But the man chose to joke with it by telling you that that there's nothing like that. He felt so safe. Who wouldn't feel so safe when you have every security that you needed? Can you just drop all your security and move around? So enter night bus, or maybe even day from Port Harcourt to, let's say, Port Harcourt to Ibadan, or from Port Harcourt to Zamfara, or from Anambra, Enugu, any part to another state that will take you 4 to 5 hours. Not by air, or not on air, please, or by road. If you can do it, then you tell us how market. Just a few days ago, another children was abducted. A reverend father has been captured yesterday, and that one, nobody knows anything about it. You don't even know if he's going to survive or not. But the man, who happened to be former Prime Minister of Britain, former Prime Minister of Britain know what they're doing. They know the level of Nigerian. They don't care. This is what they've made. They know how to handle it. They know who to call, how to place, place the call, and this will change automatically. Remember the same way they place call or to go on after Aburi called, and the story changed. Today, everybody is suffering it, including Gowon himself. Gowon is still alive for a reason, to see how the whole thing will end. All these things is, when you begin to talk about British involvement and what they have done and all that, you may have a very big difficult time to make people understand. But the truth always stand. All right. From the Punch, I feel safe in Nigeria. Boris Johnson dismisses security concern. He feels so safe in Nigeria. What part of Nigeria is that? What part of Nigeria are you? And the so-called feeling safe is that one already have time frame. That's what people don't know. You think they will protect you forever? You must be a joker. Anyway, I'm gonna end it here. I just want to react on this because when I saw that the man is saying that he felt so safe in Nigeria, I was like, let me read it down to know what is keeping him, like that thing that gives me assurance that nothing will happen. Honestly, I couldn't see anything, nothing, and very, very sad indeed, very, very sad. Please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think about all we discussed so far. God bless you and take care. Bye bye for now.